Is it that time already? Oh, well, please, do come in. Come in. Oh, but take your shoes off. We're not animals, are we?
Okay, could you please look over here? Great. Could you introduce yourself, please?
Oh, yes, of course. My name is Margaret Stewart, just like Stewart Street down the road. I've lived here in Ranfurly my entire life, just like my parents, and their parents before them, and their parents before them.
Great. So your family have been here for many generations?
Oh, yes. My great-great-grandfather built this wee town from the ground up.
That's lovely. So please, tell us why you've asked us to be here today.
So I've invited this wonderful young film crew here today to little old Ranfurly to show the rest of New Zealand that us small town folk are becoming forgotten. See, I myself am a good Catholic woman, and I just don't understand why they're trying to push these modern communist ideas on us small town folk. See, there's never been any issue with the way things have always been. Our traditional values are wonderful. See, I believe that I myself, along with many others, are becoming the forgotten generation of New Zealand, not Aotearoa. All these social ideas and LGBT whatevers are taking over, trying to change a country that doesn't need changing. Oh, don't mind the camera, ladies. They're just here to do a little interview on us small town folk. Please, help yourselves to some tea.
Oh, lovely.
Good cuppa.
Really good tea, Margaret.
What are those biscuits? Ginger nuts, dear.
Oh, I don't like nuts.
The men have all gone down to the garden. They're going to miss out on my weekly updates.
Well, you know, in the Bible it says that gossip is a sin and that us good God-fearing folk should stray away from it. Sharon?
Pity, I wonder how they'd feel about the men sneaking beers in at 2 on a Sunday.
I forget that. I have something rather exciting to tell you all.
You don't say.
Oh, I do hope it's about the church service last Sunday. It was rather lovely, don't you think? I think we should talk about that.
It was quite nice.
I forget that too. Oh, come on, Raymond. I don't care if you don't like the cameras. Come and sit down. Don't be a wuss. Yes, so I'm the lovely Sharon, and this is my husband Raymond. We've been married for over 30 years now, and we've loved every minute of it, haven't we, darling? We've been going to Maggie's tea parties for a few years now, and we just love it, don't we, my little ray of sunshine? Anyway, I know all about the comings and goings here. It's very plain. It's Ranfurly. And Mags can throw Bible verses at me all she likes, but I like to keep it exciting, even if that means there's a bit of cheeky gossip here and there. Don't you agree, darling? I heard that there's a new family in town. Parents, 2 children. One of them is an adopted wee Maori boy. They're living just off the back of McRae's property.
Do you know why they've moved?
Doesn't matter. It's exciting enough to have new people in town.
Well, considering your last story of interest was about Raymond shooting that wee tabby, I'd say new people is a win.
I suppose it's nice to have a new family in town. I just certainly hope that they join the church soon.
The world is bigger than our little church in our little town, Margaret.
Oh,
Hello, I'm Christine. Oh, sorry. Am I in view? Okay. Hi, I'm Christine. This is Philip. We have 2 children, Catherine and Mikey. I would say I'm quite family-oriented. Yes, for sure. I feel like without my family, there's been a lot that I feel like is missing inside of me. We moved to Ranfurly before we had the kids, so I've known Margaret and the others for quite some time now. The kids grew up and moved away, and things have pretty much stayed the same.
Can I go back to the boys now?
Of course, dear.
Where do I look? Is this okay? Okay.
A little louder, please.
Okay. Hi. My name's Ruth. I used to have a husband, but he died. What else do I say?
Anything. Ruth, tell us about yourself.
Oh, okay. I go to church. I have friends. Although it's a bit hard to get a word in with them sometimes. But I like Christine. She listens to me.
But there is a bit more to this boy of theirs, you know? What on earth do you mean, Sharon?
Can't keep your nose out of everyone's business for 2 seconds.
Oh, shush! I mean that he acts and behaves so openly in a way that is a bit, well, you know.
A bit.
I have evidence to believe that he is a homosexual.
Homosexual?
We do not use that word in my house.
What about gay?
Oh,
Do we use gay?
no, gay means happy. Oh, I have had enough. The communists and their LGBT offspring with them.
They're going to corrupt our small town folk. We can't have change.
What if change isn't such a bad thing?
Impossible. Ranfurly has always been how it is, and that's never been a problem.
Look, I'm sure these people are decent. It's just such a shame about their boys' persuasion. I suppose we cannot judge people for their poor choices, however.
But it's not a choice, though, is it? I've heard that you can't help who you love, and you're just born that way.
Oh, but they don't have to act on it.
Maggie, it's quite nasty. I have something to say about this.
Oh, this is all so exciting. Oh, I can't wait to tell.
Enough! I have enough! You will all listen to me now. You think the town of Ranfurly doesn't need to change because all the gossip, whispering, and closed-mindedness has never affected you. I've been so lonely since Mark died, and I needed your support. But only Christine was there for me. And something happened that I didn't know was possible. But I'm becoming more confident in who I am. And it looks like the little town of Ranfurly will have to accept that.
Ruth, what are you getting at? Christine? Oh, no. No. Not under my roof, you don't.
Oh, shut it, Mags. This is why your kids left and you never hear from them.
Excuse me?
You never give anyone a chance before, and you're such a hateful hag. I no longer care about opposing your beliefs, but we need to know you are here for us as friends.
So, is this an affair?
Truthfully, we don't know what it is. But all I know is that I love Christine. And I feel a way that I've never been able to explain before.
I put everything into my family, and I feel it's because I didn't understand what was missing inside. Margaret, Sharon, we do not need your approval, but we need to know that you support us and we have your friendship.
Oh my goodness. I always thought so. I always knew Ruth was a wee lesbian. Oh, and Christine? I wonder what Phil will say. Well, I suppose you make a lovely couple. Everyone in town will be so interested to know.
Town doesn't need to know yet. We're not some spectacle for you to parade. And frankly, I'm scared.
Okay, well, nothing has to change.
But it does. We need to know that you guys support us and understand how this changes, but we are still the same people.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Maggie!
Well, I suppose if I want to keep you round, I don't really have a choice, do I? I guess I'm just going to have to accept it.
Well, guess that's a start.
Well, it's a lot to take in, Mags, but it looks like you'll have to.
I suppose they are my friends. I guess I'll just have to accept it.
Change is difficult.
Yes.
Proud of you, love.
Change is change.
So, what now?
Well, we don't know, but we're excited to find out.
And what about Phil?
Oh my God, Phil.